These are the plaintiffs, Jennifer and Michael Santana. They say they sold a Teacup Chihuahua to the defendant, who gave them a deposit, never paid in full, and then turned around and sold it to someone else. He still hasn't paid the balance he owes them for the dog. They don't understand the logic some people have and are suing him for $450, the amount they're still owed. This is the defendant, Darren LaPerry. He says he sold the dog because he couldn't afford it. Got $100 from the buyer, and he was supposed to pay the plaintiffs off the money he still owed them. Seems the guy never in fact paid the plaintiffs, and now they're coming after him. How's that fair? He's accused of dodging a dog seller.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiffs say they sold the defendant a Chihuahua, but the guy never paid in full. The defendant says that he couldn't afford the dog, so he resold it to somebody who should have paid the plaintiffs in full. It's the case of Chihuahua.
Okay, Jennifer and Miguel Santana, you are suing Darren LaPerry for $450 that you say he still owes you, correct, on the purchase of a Chihuahua. Talk to me. Tell me what happened.
Okay. Well, I bought the dog on February 17th. Next day, found out that I was pregnant.
The next day after you bought the dog?
The next day, yeah.
Okay.
So, kept the dog for a little while.
Why can't you have a dog just because you're pregnant?
The smells were just terrible.
Really?
The dog going to the bathroom, the dog's food, it was a mess.
Do you have other children?
I have 5.
You have 5 now?
Yeah. But
and you're pregnant again?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. And it was planned.
Are they all your kids?
No.
Are you her boyfriend?
Husband.
You're her husband.
The last 3 of his.
How old are you?
Come on. 34.
I mean, what? Are you in your 20s? How old are you?
34. I'll be 35.
Okay, stop it.
Oh, I'm done after this.
Just stop it. Are you fine after this?
I'm done after this. Yeah,
I would hope you were done already. Oh my God.
My mom says the same thing.
So, you know, they suck the life out of you, and just gets worse as they get older. They need more of you. There's not enough of you to go around.
I know. Well, we manage.
I know you can manage with 50, but that doesn't mean you should have them. All right, now, God bless you. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Thank you. Thank you.
A blessing that I'm glad is happening at your house. Okay.
You can come over.
So you bought a Chihuahua, and the next day you say, "Whoa, that was stupid." All right, and then
you know what?
How much did you pay for the Chihuahua?
$1,100.
Oh, for the love of God!
And then
you don't need that money for your 5 children?
Yeah. Well, then we really bought it for the kids. You know, we had a parrot at the time.
That didn't last very long.
Yeah. No. Well, we kept her for a few weeks, and then I'm like, you know what? I just can't.
And you have a parrot?
Yeah.
Like a parrot?
Yeah, a talking bird. Yeah.
Well, that one's going to last long since those things last like 100 years. Okay.
No, so anyway, a few weeks go by, and I just really, he was working at the time. I can't deal with the dog smells. My daughter was helping me, but I couldn't deal with it. So my girlfriend, Danielle, who is the defendant's stepdaughter, she knew that I wanted to sell it.
Is she here?
Yes.
Okay, that's your stepdad? Do you have a good relationship with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is awkward. Go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, she knew I wanted to sell the dog. We were going away for the weekend on vacation, so Danielle was dog sitting.
Were the kids upset about it? Because I'm sure the dog is cute, right?
She was adorable. She looked like a little rat. I have pictures if you want to see. Yeah,
unlike the rest of the Chihuahuas out there.
Yeah, she was all right. So Danielle was gonna dog sit for me for the weekend. She's like, Jen, you know what? I know you really want to get rid of the dog. You know, we'll try and find somebody.
Oh my goodness.
So Darren lived with her at the time, and him and his girlfriend fell in love with the dog, wanted to buy the dog.
Doesn't even look like it could be away from its mother. How old was the dog?
5 weeks when we got her.
Isn't that too early?
We bought it from the pet store.
Did you buy it from a breeder?
No, a pet store, but she came from a breeder to the pet store.
Okay, all right, so go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, I made the arrangements with Darren that I would sell her for half the price, $550.
So you decided to sell the dog to the defendant for $550.
Half of what I paid for her.
And is that in writing or it's not in writing?
No, not in writing.
Okay, and so, but he doesn't have the money to pay for the dog.
Well, he gave me a $100 deposit.
And then he was going to pay the rest.
And then he was going to pay you off weekly, monthly, whichever which way.
Put your hand down.
Whichever which way it turned out to be.
What if it took 10 years? Like, I don't know what that means.
I mean, we didn't set an exact date.
You were just happy to have the dog out.
Yeah, and supposedly they love the dog. You know, his stepdaughter verified, you know, Jen, the dog is in good hands. So, you know, I was a little bit content with that. So, a few weeks go by, he calls me, he says, Jen, I can't afford to pay for the dog. I said, Darren, you've had the dog for a month now. You can't call me and tell me that you can't afford to pay for the dog. So anyway, all right, Jen, don't worry, we'll keep the dog. His girlfriend really loved the dog. So we'll keep the dog, don't worry about it. And time goes by.
Did you ever see any more money after the 100?
No.
But then you find out that he's sold the dog.
Well, yes. On Easter Day, his girlfriend asked me for a ride to Western Union. So I'm like, oh, of course, she's going to give me some money for the dog. P.S. She gives me $5 for gas. Meanwhile, gas is almost $5 a gallon. So anyway, I get no money for the dog. I get a phone call later that night from somebody asking for my husband, asking for Miguel Santana. Nobody calls him by his real name. They call him by his nickname, which is Quito. So I'm like, who could this be? They're inquiring about the dog, asking me 1,000,001 questions, and they start getting into the money.
Wait. When they start inquiring about the dog, you don't say who the hell are you?
I'm thinking that the dog is lost because the dog has had the microchip. So I'm thinking that somebody found the dog and the collar.
You had time to put the microchip on the dog?
They were supposed to do it. I gave them all the paperwork to the dog.
So you figured the dog might have a microchip?
No, the dog does.
With it.
We just never activated it. Yes, the dog came with it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're asking a bunch of questions, and I'm thinking like, hey, did you find the dog? Like, I'm not getting a straight answer. I wound up knowing the kid that it was from the neighborhood. He tells me, Darren sold the dog to me for $300. I gave him a $100 deposit. Okay, I gave him a $100 deposit. So now I'm on the phone with this kid, and he's living right around the corner with.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, so if you bought a dog, but you couldn't afford that dog and you want to give it back to the seller because it's humane, because you can't take care of it, are you entitled to get your money back?
No, as far as I'm concerned, all
How come?
sales are final.
Okay, but this is a dog, it's not a couch. So, I mean, do you have a right to say, look, take the dog back, you take care of it, I'll get my money back?
Yes, I want my money back. I have a right to get my money back.
Okay, you have a right to. Do you really have a right to get your money back?
I don't think that's fair to the seller, and everyone knows that dogs are expensive.
Okay, so fair enough. So you go into it eyes wide open. Got your point? Going inside the courtroom.
I told her myself, I can't afford the dog.
Then don't buy it. You shouldn't have bought it.
Take the dog back and keep the 100 I gave you.
Yeah, but that's
She
great
said-
unless she doesn't want to do it.
She said she didn't want the dog. So,
Then you got to do what you got to do.
so I sold it.
Yeah, but you sold it, but you owed her $450, and then you sold it and put the money in your own pocket instead of paying.
Right, I put $100 in my pocket, that's correct. And the following Friday, he was supposed to come to me with another $200 that she would have gotten. Instead, she took over the whole thing, got Victor on the phone, and told Victor, the 100 that you gave Darren, okay, that'll be the 100 that he gave me. So Darren is now out of the picture.
Why would Darren be out of the picture when Darren owes $450?
Because she took over. She's the one who took it over.
Yeah,
She
hold
told
it.
Yeah,
You owe $450.
agreed.
She finds out that you have the hubris to sell the dog and pocket 100 instead of forwarding it to her like a guy should who owes up $450. So she then does a little Staten Island justice and gets a hold of it. Victor calls you and says, listen, Victor, you got to pay me, not him, because he owes me a bunch of money. Victor should not pay you. Victor should pay him because that's who Victor has. Stop talking. That's who Victor has a contract with. And the person who's going to sue him is him. You can't sue Victor. So Victor really shouldn't be paying you. Does Victor pay you anything?
No.
It didn't matter anyway because Victor wasn't thinking of paying. All right. Talk to me about how you took over.
Well, what happened was
and
Victor,
somehow that absolves him of all the money he owes you.
Well, I used to be a private investigator, so like you said, I did my investigation, got in touch, can't find where he lives, but I spoke to Victor, and Victor was supposed to come through with the $200 that Friday. Victor's nowhere to be found. Nobody knows how to get in touch with him. Nobody knows where he lived.
I thought you said you knew the kid. But he's got the dog?
Yeah, he's been out of the neighborhood for like a while.
The last time we...
How do we know that the dog is in good hands? I'm a little
My
worried.
problem is if that dog bites somebody, because we still haven't received the title, the license to the dog yet, because it could take up to 4 months from the city to come. The dog was in my house, was in Danielle's house, was in a care.
You're not going to be responsible if the dog bites.
That's what I was worried about because we
somebody else has the
own
dog in their hands.
Now this dog could be, God knows, I never want anything bad to happen to the dog. I thought I was doing the right thing.
Okay. This is a mess. Because a lot of people here don't think things through. Put your hand down, I'm talking. A lot of people here, on both sides, don't think things through before they do them. I have one question for you, Mr. Lipari. Please explain to me how someone trying to get paid and contacting Victor directly or Victor contacting her, and so she talks to him and tries to get the money directly because she's a little worried. If the money goes to you, it apparently does a Houdini vanishing act in your pocket and doesn't get to her. So she's trying to make sure she gets paid before you spend the money again. How does that absolve you of your liability?
Because of the deal that was made between Victor, myself, and Jennifer.
There was never a three-way deal.
Of course
There
not.
definitely was.
No.
He was on the phone. She told
Prove
him,
it.
if I may.
No, prove it without your flapping lips. Prove it without just like flapping your gums. Prove it. That you have some deal that means that you don't have to pay your bills.
That was the deal. That was the deal that was made over the phone with
Is
Jennifer,
that the kind
her,
of
and
deals you
myself.
make when people owe you $450? Do you make deals that say, never mind?
If the deal was left alone and she didn't get involved, she would have got the money.
You would take the money and you would go out and spend it, and I don't know what you spend your money on, but she would never see a penny of it.
That wouldn't happen.
Look, you're wrong, okay? The fact that she's trying to get to the money before you can spend it does not change that you owe the money. All right? $450 verdict for the plaintiff.
Thank you.
So the verdict's in here, and it's for the plaintiff who collects her money. Step on in and tell me what's your reaction to that?
Well, it is what it is. The judge gave her order. She gets her money. That's it. Like I says, the deal was between me and Victor for him to buy the dog from me. Once she got involved and says that Victor's going to pay her, I figured I was absolved of any.
That's a good deal for you if all of a sudden.
Well, that was the case. I couldn't afford the dog to begin with, and you know, I wasn't even the one who handed her the money.
So you said there was this three-way deal. Could you have brought Victor in here as a witness to?
Unfortunately,
testify
Victor is
for you?
underground with the dog. Nobody could find Victor.
Oh, Victor can't find him.
No.
All right. So head right down around the corner there. Underground. Where's Victor?
Who knows?
Really?
Who knows?
No one knows where Victor is.
No.
Under the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that means, and I don't want to know what that means.
Yeah, who knows?
You glad you got this money? Would you rather have the dog?
I'm very satisfied, but how could he be resolved of it knowing that you owed me $450, you sold it for $300, you still owe me $150? How are you resolved of it? I mean, like, I don't understand, but I'm very happy.
Are you still friends with his daughters?
Of course, I love them, and I'm friendly with him too. It's just a deal gone wrong, and we're friends, and I love them.
You're the daughters, right?
Yeah.
So your dad's on the other side of the courtroom. Let me just ask them something for a second. Here, step forward for a second, daughters.
Oh, man.
What's this like for you, standing there and your dad's on the other side of the courtroom being sued?
I mean, it's a little bit difficult, but what can I do? He's wrong. There's a line between wrong and right, and he was wrong. They got to get their money either way.
All right. Okay. Harvey.
I'm not sure why people don't get this, but you may have the best excuse in the world for not paying or wanting to rescind a contract. But if the contract doesn't allow you to do it, it doesn't matter how good the excuse is. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.